Well, fast pace doesn't really come close. Now, Sine Die was briefly eclipsed by a rare solar event. Otherwise, it's been a day full of action. Paraphrasing a State House leader, some bills are going to make it, some aren't. It is what it is.
We are now at a point of a finish line, and I just want to tell you how grateful I am to each and every one of you.
Governor Wes Moore thanking both the House and Senate. During a news conference today, he expressed confidence his legislative agenda, specifically his housing package, will end up on his desk.
This is going to be the most aggressive housing package in the history of the state of Maryland. It's going to be a housing package that's going to focus on protecting renters. It's a housing package that's focusing on in places that we should be building additional housing.
House Bill 1524, having received a constitutional majority, is declared passed, and that hot potato is in the House's hands.
The Senate also amended the House bill that benefits Pimlico and its surrounding neighborhoods. The House accepted the changes, and the bill is now on its way to the governor.
And what happens to the standard bread industry? How do we cap the costs to the state in the long run? How do we deal with any excess costs that may be created because of the different bonding amounts?
It appears lawmakers are moving the Senate version of the Port Act. It's emergency legislation to financially help port workers impacted by the Key Bridge collapse. The House amended it. The Senate must concur before it goes to the governor's desk. The Pavel-Lapierre Act that prohibits those convicted of first-degree rape from getting good time credits is close to the finish line. That legislation was prompted by the murder of Lapierre by a convicted rapist who managed to get out of jail early for good behavior. Legislation enhancing road worker safety has passed both chambers. Depending on speed, fines range between $60 and $500. A bill tacking on an 11% tax on guns and ammo remains stuck in committee. And the fate of a bill requiring an hour's notice to authorities that someone violated home monitoring is now in the hands of the House.
This was a session where there weren't groundbreaking revolutionary things. It was about really responding to the important moment in time that Maryland is experiencing. And, that's from the budget to, dealing with the issues around juvenile crime and trying to enhance the system on that front, dealing with housing issues.
Legislation increasing the vehicle surcharge on registrations from $17 to $40 isn't moving. The revenue would go to fund Maryland's trauma system. Reporting live from Annapolis, David Collins, WBAL TV 11 News.